Hello and welcome to this new video. It has been a while since the last recording I did, back probably 1 month and a half ago. I decided to take a little break after my elimination from the World Championship of this year. In the meanwhile, the championship has ended with the great finals in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago. It has been a great event, finally a live one, and Andrew and I won the competition for the third year in a row. So congrats to Andrew. Um, what can I do of better instead of trying to live solve the cases that I still didn't solve from the competition? As part of my new training journey for the championship of 2024, which will start in January with the same format of last year, so the monthly battles, which should be, I think, valid for the qualification of the main tournament. So the last case that I will resume my series with is the Flower Power by Harry Gross, which was the case, I think, of the third round of the afternoon session. So still in the tournament before the qualification to the finals in Las Vegas. It's actually the first thing that I try to solve this case. So I will say let's start our timer and let's see what I can do in the 30 minutes allocation. So let's go. So you're a chief gardening officer in a medieval palace. You've brought two unusual types of flowers, sunflowers and tulips. And you have also X where nothing grows to make sure the symbols are held. Pivots. These plants interact in a strange way if you plant a sunflower in a cell on top of a tulip or instead of a tulip on top of a sunflower. All of the vertically and horizontally neighboring cells change from tulips to sunflowers and vice versa. This planting move is called a pivot. You cannot pivot on a cell where nothing is planted. Okay, so you plant here and you basically switch all the symbols. You plant here, you switch all the symbols, and that's it. Here you don't switch nothing because there is an X. Okay. I've removed the Discord as usual, so let's start from the from level one. It's 1.5 months that I'm doing nothing, so I will probably be much slower than previously. But the aim is to build some speed during this new training. So the size of garden is 3 times 3. How many sunflowers are there in the garden? Okay, I'm guessing this is simple count ifs of this s. Okay. Yeah, it should be right. So this was literally very easy. The size of the garden of level 2 is 3 times 3. Each game has a different garden layout. You apply a pivot once to the flower beds mentioned in column G. How many sunflowers would there be after the pivot effect takes place? Interesting. So let's build example 2. Let's look up this here. And I'm going to look up my garden. Okay. Uh, so this will be my garden, and those will be the cells. And I also want to look up the G column. So I will look up from G to Q. I will move those here. Okay. So I'm pivoting cell C1. What I could basically do. What I will basically do is to understand whether these cells are neighboring with my given starting cell. And so to do that, let's say let uh, I'm throwing myself inside an array formula. Uh, Target will be this one. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . to check will be this one, lock the row. So target call will be left of target, target row will be right of target, len of target -1, because I might have rows of two digits. To check call will be left of to check row will be right of to check, and then to check -1. So row dist will be ups of to check row minus target row, and call dist will be the ups of to check call minus target call dot dist will be row dist plus call dist. And let's try to output this. So dot dist be my output. There's something going wrong here. So C1 with A1. Hmm. Let's see step by step. Okay. Target call works. Target row works. To check call works. To check row works. So it's a problem of the distances. So row dist is 1 because we have 2 and 1. Call dist. All right. I need to say, is it code? Okay, really out of fluency. Okay. So dot dist will be this one. So C1 distancing 2 from A1. C1, 1 and 2. Okay. Basically, I'm interested in the cells which have a total distance of less horizontal 1, because also 0 will be applicable. So if dot dist less than or equal 1, it's 1, otherwise it's 0. So basically my pivot is applicable to those cells, and then what I will say is basically plus if this equals x, it will be x. Otherwise, if this equals 1, I'm going to x lookup this into this. Otherwise, I will just leave it. TS ST. I'm going to x lookup here. Turning here. Uh, so the question is, how many sunflowers will be after the pivot effect? One, two. Seems right. So let's build a sequence of 100. In this case, I will have the countifs of this. Looking for us. Let's apply usual data table. Okay, wow, it's taking a lot of time. Mm, not sure why. Uh, I'm closing some other. Okay, games 11 to 30. Okay, and a long time to calculate the data table. I don't know why, honestly, it's really simple. It might be due to also, I'm probably noticing that I'm not taking the whole recording. Hopefully you've seen it. So game 11, let's try. I think we have a problem. Uh, C1, game 11. I'm going to pivot B1, C1, C2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope this is right. I might have some problems with the data tables. Size of the garden on level 3 is 3 times 3. You're trying to plant the most tulips with exactly one pivot. You must make a pivot and you're free to select the cell where to do the pivot. Remember that you cannot pivot on a cell where nothing is planted. What is the maximum number of tulips you can get? Okay, this might be an easy one, but I don't have the speed on my side from Excel. Because what I need to do is to basically so this will be example 3. This will be A1. So it will be countifs of this. Did he say tulips? Maybe more ones. Pivot takes effect. So yes, I only need to switch. Six. You can get tulips, okay. So I get 6 with A1. This is this one, and this is this one. Hmm. A2 is 3, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Okay, 31 to 50. I'm hoping the data table is working, so it will be just the max of those. Okay. Um, so let's move on to level 4. Level 4, you're looking at following 5 times 5. In each game below, you make 10 consecutive pivot. After each pivot, the gather changes according to the rules. Then you do the next pivot and so on. How many tulips? So this time the layout is fixed. What I get is a pivot. Okay. So maybe let's copy this. So example 4, let's copy this. So it will be this lock the row and this lock the column. Okay, so it will be a two call, a two row of this, and it will be a two row of this. So the starting is the same. I need 25. I need 25 slots. Okay. This is just time consuming because the logic, I think it's secured. Uh, okay. Okay. I need now the starting sequence. Okay. To extend this. And I need to extend this. Okay. Still R. transpose this. So with a3 I have a2, a3 itself, b3, a4, and that's it. a2, a3, a4, b3, a3, a2, a4, b3, a2, a2, a4, b3, 4, a3 itself. Okay, I think that's right. Can you make time because after each fill according to the rules, and the next fill, and so on. I told you will be after 10 pivots. Okay. So this will be exactly this one, and this will be this. How many tulips will be after 10 pivot? So count ifs. This T 9, which seems right. 20 minutes in. 51 to 70. Okay. Garden gets bigger. See the plan to the right. Possibility now engage additional cells. You can't pivot on a cell where nothing is planted. You're planning to make 25 consecutive pivots in the cells as listed below. Each new pivot starts after the effect of the previous pivots taken place. How many sunflowers will there be in the garden after 25 pivots? Okay, this is not so complicated. Uh, this is distance 2. So basically it's distance 2 because this is distance 1. Oops. Those are distance 2. 1 plus 1 in this direction. And that's it. I need to choose whether I'm going to level 5 or for the bonus points. I think I will give a try to level 5 because it seems really straightforward, honestly. Uh, but let's create another worksheet. Okay. Press this, lock the row, and this, lock the column. Till J10 to row this, to row this. 100. 100 might be a problem. 100 might be a problem. That's not a problem actually. Let's shrink everything. Okay, so the first set of formulas will be this one. Just need to look there. Now I need the third one, which is the pivot one. Because this is the leftmost, okay, and rightmost. The leftmost is the code, and the rightmost is the A1 CP23. Okay, okay. I need AE moves. Example 5. A8 is the last one. Yes. Transpose everything. Remove this thing. Okay. No panic. F6. F5. Ah, okay, okay, okay. No panic. ST, TS. many sunflowers after 25 pivot? 1 minute to go. Sunflowers, 53. Ah, actually 49, but I will scale it anyway. Try to bring in the answers, even if unfortunately they might be wrong. Okay, probably going for the bonus question would have been a better usage of time, but it's fine. I was also not very lucky with the time used by the calculation for the data tables at the beginning of the case. So we'll stop the timer here. It's 29 minutes in, probably one extra minute to check something. Let's go for the reveal. All considered, I'm quite satisfied considering it's more than 1 month. It's 23rd of December today, the date of recording. It's actually way more because I stopped in beginning of November, so in 1 month and a half time without any case. So 630. Not great, not terrible. Let's see a little bit more of details. So level 1 was correct, level 2 correct, level 3 I got one wrong. Might be interesting to see why. Level 4 is right, level 5, oh, completely wrong level 5. That's a pity. Oh, come on, I'm stupid. Uh, I forgot to expand the logic for this. I set the distance to, and I didn't update the formula. And that's what is for sure missing. I don't know if that is enough to fix the whole thing. And yes, 49. Look here. Look at this. How disappointing this is. Let's see. Okay, interesting enough. Nothing has changed. Uh, that's weird. That's weird. I have completely the same answers, so mm, yeah, I need to update the data table. Otherwise, it doesn't affect anything. Okay, there are some errors, but still getting some points for level 5. So a more, let me say, reasonable scenario would have been this 800 plus without this silly error. I will need to check where the errors lie in these levels. My doubt will be because I'm ignoring the x when it needs to be flipped, but what happens if I'm trying to plant directly in a cell where the x lies? I don't know if you're still flipping the other cells or you block everything completely because you are going for non-valid cell overall. J G D A B G D A B B5 is valid. B10 is valid. D9 is valid. A7 is valid. C7, J4, J6 valid. A1 is valid. B5. So that's interesting. Uh, I will need to debug to find the errors, but for the sake of this video, let's stop here. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.